Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Escalating TV. Kenya is currently at a crossroads. The country could easily sink. If William Samoei Ruto is not careful, we can easily lose our republic. Our dear republic is so good to go down. We should not let it go down. I want us to have an interactive conversation so that we can know what this means to a country or what should be done. The first question that I would like to pose to you guys, how did we get here? Maybe Rogers, you can tell us, how did we get here? Elizabeth, maybe you can tell us. Grace, all the way from USA, how did we get ourselves here? Virginia Jockey, maybe you can write in the comment section. I cannot be able to mention each one of you, but I know people like Isaac, Jeff, Mugedi, and many others like Janet Wageshi. You can tell us how we got ourselves here. Then we may also ask ourselves, because we are at the crossroad, we need to ask ourselves, we ask ourselves, why are we here? And why are we here? How do we get here? And why are we here? Maybe guys, you can write in the comment section. Paul, maybe you tell us how we found ourselves here. Pauline Chepto, tell us maybe. Bernard Mwaura, Bantu, Mwagi Muhammad. How did we find ourselves where we are? Ladies and gentlemen, we have become a country of scandals. Every day, we wake up to a new scandal. From Adani deals to the privatization of state corporations, including KICC and many others. That is where our country is. It is a country of abductions. Today, families are crying. In fact, the number of people who have been reported to have been abducted could just be a tip of the iceberg. What about those who are abducted at night? What about those who are captured by state securities from their beds? Wabana, maybe you can tell us. Do you think that this is just the only number of people who have been abducted? Because according to me, we could have lost so many people. Some families could be scared even to come out. Sophia, what do you think? Maybe you can comment. Rose Waja, what can you say about where we are now? Because every day is about abductions. Susan Nyabura, tell us maybe, because where we are, I think it will require a miracle for us to come out. Malaki Nyagena, you can also maybe help us to understand how we became a country of abductions. We have a parliament of wolves, a parliament of vultures, a parliament of scavengers, parliament that does not care about the voters, parliament that only care about their stomachs, parliament that can be bought anytime, parliament that plays to the gallery, parliament that does not represent the voters. How did we find ourselves here? And how did we arrive where we are? And how are we going to come out of the current predicament? Joseph Otieno, maybe you can help us understand this, because where we are, including Truth 1995 TV, you can also maybe write in the comment section and tell us how we are going to move out of this. Masharia Margaret, you have always been commenting in this channel. But How did we even lose parliament? And now you go to the judiciary. According to Nelson Harvey and Ahmed Nasir Abdullahi, the judiciary is badly tainted. A judge was even mentioned as having operating microfinance, where the loot is taken. And now, instead of hiring lawyers, people are hiring judges. That is how we are. That is our country. A country which has turned out to be an animal farm, where justice is no longer our shield and defender, where justice is for sale. We are talking about M-Pesa judges. How did we arrive where we are? How did we get here? That is the conversation that I want us to address. And maybe Egos 823, you can maybe comment about our judiciary. What do you think about the judiciary? Do you feel that you can get justice in the judiciary? Stephen Kahora, what do you say about our judiciary? And we are many here. We are many Akina Kiroi. Maybe you can help us crack this nut, because it's so hard for us to crack. And it is a country of anguish where mothers are crying all over. A country that is losing more than 2 billion every day in the name of corruption. We have become a country where plagues have become very frequent. A sequence of plagues. And we don't even care. Even sending policemen like goons to throw tear gas canisters to unarmed citizens. People who have just met to pray, people who have just met to sing, and then you send policemen in like goons in civilian to throw tear gas. Ladies and gentlemen, we are losing our country. And if you look at our country, our education is collapsing. We don't have proper systems in place, especially in higher education. We are not even sure what we are going to do after the courts declared the new punitive funding model is unconstitutional and illegal. We don't know how to approach the issue. The issue of she and sha is another hell that has been brought to Kenyans. Ask the workers. They will tell you that their pay slip is becoming thinner and thinner every day. Why did we find a country where the government takes more than what the worker takes home? When did that happen, ladies and gentlemen? Why did we find a president from Mambo Matatu? Timambo ni matatu. When did he start talking like this, ladies and gentlemen? Utasafiri biguni, utahama Kenya, sijui nini. Are we implementing this, ladies and gentlemen? Executive that is always in fighting mode. Executive that has been consolidating power since 2022, and we are now in 2025, still consolidating power, not yet settled even now. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are not careful, if the things continue the way they are going, we are going to have a country of lawlessness. A country where the rule of the jungle prevails. We are going to have chaos in this country if you are not careful. People have started defending themselves. The people of Yamata set the pace. If you listen to what the people are saying on the ground, they are saying that is the way to go. What does that mean? What does that mean, ladies and gentlemen? that the people are now defending themselves against the state. We are setting the state against its own people. The state is failing its citizen. And by the way, when you start seeing skirmishes like this, what usually happens is that people die in the process, a lot of property is destroyed, and all this is happening because maybe, and I'm saying maybe, it is deliberate to cause chaos in this country so that the term can be extended. The Constitution allows that we cannot go to an election when the country is in chaos. We can extend the term until normalcy returns. Could that be the reason, ladies and gentlemen? What do you think? What do you think? Maybe you can comment in the comment section. Because the rate of tribalism that we are seeing in this country is alarming. It is shaking the center, the fabrics, the walls of our republic are shaking. And what William Samoei Ruto need to understand is that because he has been in power for so many years, the former Eldoret North MP was there and very active. He is now the president. He was there during time for Moi. What you need to understand is that he is fighting a spirit. A spirit where tribalism does not exist. It is very, very difficult to fight a spirit. Kenyans have united. Kenyans have rejected most of the things that he's doing. And if I were to advise the president, I would tell you a number of things. One, he must let Gachagua be. How many meetings can Gachagua hold in a day? Even if he holds a meeting, what will change? Nothing. Already he has lost so many votes in Mount Kenya, if that is the issue. If anything, if you look at Gachagua is not even going outside Mount Kenya. The farthest he can go is Nakuru and Naivasha and Laikipia. Then Murang'a, Kiambu, Nyeri, Nyandarua, Kirinyaga, Embu, Meru, and maybe Nairobi. Do you think Gachagua can go and hold a campaign meeting in Kogelo, in Kisumu, in Mombasa? I doubt. But I've seen people joining him, like what we saw in that member of parliament from Kajiado. So he's creating a monster. Let Gachagua be, leave him alone. Number two, if I were to advise the president, I would tell him to keep the police away from any meeting where people are meeting. These are the people who cause chaos. These are people, the policemen are the people who triggers people to react. If the policemen were to keep off and remain in the police station, the meetings would be peaceful. No life would be lost. Kenyans are peaceful. The funny thing is that these policemen are so loyal to the president and they are betraying the president because the moment they fail to arrest those people who are causing chaos, what are you telling Kenyans? You are telling us that the president has sanctioned whatever is happening. He doesn't bother with what is happening. They don't care. He's the head of the armed forces. He should ask hard questions. Like now, what happened in Limuru? We have not seen any arrest. What happened in Shamata yesterday? We are expecting a lot of action. We are expecting to see heads rolling, including firing the Inspector General or forcing him to resign. What William Samoei Ruto need to know is that the country has changed. The kind of citizens who are here today are not those who are there in the yesteryears. The kind of citizens that he is leading are techno-savvy. They have been to schools. They are researchers. And they can be able to know when you are not serving them. All what they need is service delivery. They don't care about the tribe. They don't care. They want jobs. And I think what William Samoei Ruto need to do is that he should also realize that no matter the kind of government he forms, Kenyans will not accept anything short of service delivery. In fact, many people are saying whether he brings Kimathi, whether he brings Kibaki, whether he brings, that's what people are saying. Whether he makes Uhuru his deputy or whatever he's going to do, people look like they are setting a very high standard. And William Samoei Ruto need to understand this. You cannot fight a spirit. You can't. You lose. How this is going to end, I don't know. But if you continue with the modus operandi, if you continue doing the way we are doing, we are going to lose. We are going to lose this country. Going forward, what we saw in Shamata can only be replicated in many places. Suppose it is repeated in Nairobi, Kisumu, Mombasa, Madeira. Where is our country, ladies and gentlemen? So let's see the government working. Let's see the policies being put in place, and let's always stand with our country. Let's defend the Constitution. Let's make Kenya great. From where I sit, I think William Samoei Ruto has a gigantic task ahead of him. So guys, please like the video and comment also, and have a lovely Sunday. Bye-bye.